Presenting to you Nymbus off-chain API calls from Solana Smart Contracts. Yes, that's what you can do. So you can make off-chain API calls, HTTP API calls from Nymbus. So the architecture is pretty simple. Your smart contract makes a CPI call with the HTTP request data to the Nymbus smart contract. The Nymbus contract emits a log event, which is listened to by the Nymbus backend, and the backend then makes the HTTP API call, and whenever the response is received, it sends the response directly back to your smart contract. So how it does that is that when you make a request, you specify the program and the instruction which is to be called when the data from the API call is received. So let's take a look at an example. So I'll run the example here. So what we have here, we have a sample client program. This program gets the sold to USDC rate from the CoinGecko API. So here we are making a CPI call to the CoinGecko to the Nymbus contract. Here we are specifying the method, we are specifying the URL, and we are specifying the instruction. This instruction will get the response from the Nymbus backend. And what this instruction does is it simply prints the response to the console. So here the transaction that we did is completed. So let me quickly open it on the Explorer. So here, the most important thing to note is this data. So the data here, this is the live price of Solana, the Sol token as of this recording. And the client, so this is our client contract, and this is the rate callback. So the instruction that we have here, this instruction got called by the Nymbus backend, and it sent the live price, whatever response was returned by the API, was sent to the contract. And so let's take a deeper look at the request that is being done. So when you make a CPA call, you specify this request. You mention the HTTP method, you mention the API URL, and then you mention if the API requires any data, you mention the data, and then this is the program. So this program is what will be called by the Nymbus backend when the response is received. And this here is the instruction prefix. So this instruction will be called. So call this instruction of this program, and then this is the account config if needed. So the reason we are building Nymbus is that getting on-demand data on-chain is nearly impossible right now, and this restricts the ability of Solana's smart contracts. And even if there is some existing solution, it wouldn't offer you as much as composability and flexibility that Nymbus offers. So the future of Nymbus is that we are continuing to build it, and versions with fees per call and subscription-based fees are currently in development. And the roadmap for Nymbus is that we have released this MVP on DevNet in October 24, and in November and December we will get some beta testing and some feedback iterations done, and then we are aiming for a mainnet launch in Q1 25. And along the way, we'll also do code reviews and code audits and everything like that. And this is the team, myself, Wilfred, and my friend Karthik. And yep, that is us, and that is Nymbus. Thank you.